into brutal scenes, screams of pain, chaos machine, kick out crew, we're ready for the fight, breaking bones, taking it to the height. In the face of darkness, we rise as one. With every blow, our spirit won't be undone. KOC is here, never back down. Bring the pain, you better feel our crowd. Down jobs on kicking it into gear, bodies collide, the pain is crystal clear. Kick out into the battle's just begun. We'll fight till the end, we won't be undone.
Alrighty, well, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another fantastic episode of your show. That's right, it's the Kickout Crew. I want to thank everybody for the positive feedback from last week's episode. Obviously, it was a little Bray Wyatt tribute because it was his birthday, and rest in peace, Tim. I know he affected all of us in our own special way, and we wanted to feel like we should pay tribute to him since our episode dropped on his birthday. That being said, thanks for all the positive feedback. And where did you watch that episode? Oh, it's on Premier Wrestling's YouTube and on the Premier Wrestling app. And where did you listen to that podcast? Well, that's wherever you get your podcast from. That being said, I want to welcome everybody to this episode. Obviously, you can see we have a full house today, and can't wait to get this going. And boy, howdy, get ready because it's going to be a doozy. But please follow us on social media at, hey, I don't know, Kickout Crew. Keep it simple. That's how we do it here. But, that's enough of me rambling. So I guess, Adam, what we got on tap today, man? Something's going on here.
All right, so as you can tell if you're watching with us, that we have Rolando Perez and Cabana Man Dan on the show tonight.
Hola, how's it going?
This is to Rolando Perez.
Oh, come on, man. You know you mean that out of love.
Well,
where are you? Why are you in a...
I'm in the woods. I'm in the bamboo. What do you think?
Looks like you forgot to cut the grass.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it looks like you forgot to cut the
I'm
grass.
in Adam's backyard.
So the reason why we have both of these guys on today, because we're actually going to do a match that happened back in February 3rd of 2024. It was New South's We Love Pro Wrestling from Florence, Alabama at the Singing River Brewery, Rolando Perez versus Cabana Man Dan, and I got the pleasure of being the referee for that match. So this isn't y'all's first match. I mean, y'all have had this thing going back and forth for a while. I mean, when you guys want to talk about how it kind of started?
Yeah, well, it all started when it was a rib that me and Dan looked alike, and so I showed up to help out at New South, and I was the only one that wanted to take a move from Odinson. It was an F10, and then eventually Donnie Primetime was like, "Yeah, we could use this kid," and so they eventually, I was the fake CMD. That was all Donnie and Dan's idea, I was just I
had no idea of it. Absolutely all Donnie's idea because he was in the featured attraction evil heel group. I did not know you were hiding under the ring. And during the Winter Wars of that year, it was me versus Donnie Primetime. Donnie threw me out of the ring or something, and then you crawled out of the ring and took the pin. So,
Oh, the great switcheroo, man! I love it.
And we used to look a lot more alike too. So, Rolando.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
One of y'all got older. I'm not going to say who.
It was me.
I grew my hair out and stuff, but then Rolando got handsome and on TV, and I got old and fat.
And plus, Rolando got talented too. So.
That's right. That's right. 0.1 for Adam, baby. Yeah.
But see, this match was actually a qualifying match for the Haas tournament happening, a month later, and it was for the last spot. So there was a lot at stake at this match. And hey, I guess James, you want to tell us, give us kind of an intro on the match?
Hell, man, you covered about half of it, but you know what? But hey, I'm down. Got to keep with it. So, are we ready to roll? Brian, you good? because I'll go ahead and pin Brian. As we get Brian pinned, I'll go ahead and introduce it. It is a Rolando Perez versus Cabana Man Dan, and we're looking at both of them on here. It is a Haas tournament qualifying match, like Adam said. It is from New South. We love pro wrestling. And what date did that take place?
Video now. This is pirated video.
Well,
No doubt about it.
Last time we did the share screen, it was lagging, so this way is actually a little better for everybody.
Yeah.
You can keep it still. I feel like I'm getting drunk just by him doing it.
And it took
Joke's
place
on you, that won't happen. So
February 3rd, 2024. Look at that motherfucker right
That's
there.
a bad man right there.
He knows his shit. He knows what's up. Baddest man on the planet.
Hello,
He doesn't get any
ladies.
harder than that. Oh, come on, Dan. You're jealous.
Oh, little fake out to the crowd.
I love that vest and bow tie look too.
That is a good look. I had that made for a Crockett Cup last year for the show. So that was a fun show. Even though we were like on a pre-show, but hey, it all worked out in the end.
Crockett
The
Cup
check cleared,
fun.
baby.
Man, you definitely love to work that crowd.
It's the most important part, man. If they're not into it, then what's the point?
My
What do we
favorite
even do
things
that?
about you is no matter what, whatever you're the same either way. It no matter if you're the everyone's rooting for or the one everyone's booing, you come out the same way every time. Very
That's
Eddie
right,
Guerrero-esque. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it is, man. I just act like me, and
You
people
see,
love
y'all were
me.
supposed
They hate me.
y'all were supposed to have this
crazy
match
is
a few
that
months
Wonderful-
ahead of time, but CMD got injured.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The injury bug has plagued this this feud. We haven't hurt each other. We've hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
There he is, the castaway himself. No flips, just flops. Let's go.
So Rondo, I can ask this because I'm short too. Who's taller, you or Rey Mysterio?
Me, for sure.
What about my 7-year-old daughter?
And you know what's funny? Mike Bober came with the question. They want to know if you were taller than Orlando there, Mike Whitaker.
Orlando.
I can ask it.
It's okay because when he stands on his wallet, he's taller than everybody.
Hey,
That's
oh,
right.
there it is.
Right. Adam was speaking what was on my mind. Read my mind.
I think
Oh,
there's some collusion between Adam and Rolando, and a lot of this is making sense now.
Oh, really? Well, if that were the case, I'm pretty sure I would have came out the victor. So
Well, I can't believe Adam's the tallest one in the ring.
That does feel weird.
You know,
He's up there
build
in
at
the
6
ring.
foot. Hell,
I felt like a big boy.
those stripes don't do you any favors.
Yeah, I know. It makes me look 20 pounds heavier.
At least they're not horizontal stripes.
Damn,
That's why
starting
that
out
New
hot.
South belt looked so big on CMD.
It's an aggressive CMD, man. Wow.
Is that the same
Well,
shirt?
we're beyond technical wrestling at this point.
we're better than that.
Man, you're
And we-
pissing off Adam for sure.
Because he's not listening.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just threw him out.
The
That's right.
dance, doing the
Oh,
dance,
yeah.
feeling the
Rolando.
flow, working it.
That's spectacular right there.
That's why I'm the best. Oh no. You son
I
of a
picked up sacks of potatoes that were heavier.
bitch. Is that right?
And Rolando was the pound for pound heaviest wrestler to ever pick up about 5 years ago.
Nice coats on.
Were you, I'm sorry I didn't see the show, guys, but were either of you guys in the Jersey show?
No.
No,
No, I don't believe so.
I was trying to get out there. I couldn't get out there that weekend, but I was just curious if you guys made it.
I don't remember if I was back yet or they were only going by van, and I was like, I'm too old for that. So
That's a trip. That's a haul, bro. That's a haul.
I've done that too many times already.
That's the trip that they almost left negatively.
Oh,
Damn.
They should have left negatively there.
Yeah, or at least at the rest stop y'all stopped at.
I should have left him. I love him.
I took this from I think Greg Gagne. It was a gift going around about a month or so before that. Oh shit! There we go. And it was a nice little submission hold that Gagne did back in AWA days. I was like,
That's what
cool.
fucked up my shoulder right there.
Oh, it was. You wished it was.
It
It'd be
was.
less embarrassing. It'd be
Jeez.
less embarrassing than walking and tearing your calf.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't far off. I was running at the
No.
guy and I hit him.
Look
And
at this
then-
balance here. Oh,
Who did you hit, by the way?
Magic
Was it somebody
Jake.
big?
Magic Jake
Who?
Dumas.
Oh.
Oh.
I was
If you would have
wrestling
said
him and
Odinson, I'd believe you.
do what?
If you would have been Odinson, I'd believe that you would get for hitting him.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't
you
know what
got-
happened. I hurt myself when I hit him. So
You got
Whatever.
called
Also-
apron right there, CMD. How'd that feel?
It didn't go good because it split the boys.
mm.
What it looked like.
That damn wire went right up my ass crack. too.
Your hole. Man, you like working on the outside?
It's good for a breather.
I enjoy it because I get to slam his ass on the concrete.
There it is.
Well, people like it when they get the action right in their laps. It always gets a good reaction.
Most definitely.
Except for when they spill your beer. Shout out Adam Priest.
Oh, we actually spilled somebody's beer in our return match at Haas, I believe,
Oh, ooh.
when I put you in the garbage can and had you on the dolly.
Yeah,
knocked
yeah,
over
that was I believe that was Patrick O'Malley's beer.
Yeah, fucking.
That was his beer. One of his
And,
friends got
and
it.
then,
for him.
then you broke Sarah's $90 Starbucks cup.
Yeah. Yeah. And you haven't even
Yeah.
sent her the money yet. What the hell?
I'm horseshit.
You're the one that threw me over the fucking bar. And it
I
broke.
said, let's not do that. And then you come running at me.
So you should give her the money for that.
Nah.
$90.
That's her fault for buying a $90 fucking cup. How about and
That's
bringing it to
definitely
Rad?
Carney shit.
I
That's
agree with
Carney
that.
shit right there.
What are
She
you
tried to work
doing?
you. Beating your ass.
What am I
Really?
doing?
With a bow tie, man. I like how your bow tie pretty much stays straight the whole time, man.
Yeah, it don't
Working
move,
it
baby.
still just perfect.
For the most part, sometimes it comes off.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, who's the referee?
Some new guy named Adam. I don't know who he is. He's still learning.
Yeah, it seems
Still
like there's
working
not
on
really
that
much
three.
rules going on here.
James, you know
We're
who
lenient with you guys.
See, ref Adam, you should have counted it to 3.
I know we got old Carmen on the ones and twos.
Yep, Carmen and Rob.
Old Carmen and Rob. My words exactly.
Dude, shout out to Carmen though, man. That dude's hustling. He's done like 60 shows already this year.
Who do you
sounds
ever
like he's just
beat?
showing off to me.
Who'd Carmen Michaels ever beat?
Yeah,
Not
right.
Rolando.
Johnny Primetime.
Makes fun of all my pictures on X.
And that's the funny thing. He tried to enter a Rumble a couple of weeks ago and got thrown out about two mess that they got put in.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you're not a trained wrestler.
Man, those European uppercuts were catching me in the face.
Well, that's the point of it, pal.
I know, asshole.
Adam, you have no control over here.
Oh no, this is this huge rivalry, man. I mean,
He's biting me in the face.
Oh,
Adam.
look at this. What do you think you're doing? Get your hands off those guys.
this is where he punched me in the face on accident.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's already about to happen.
Boy, I'll tell you what, you must have some respect for these fellas to not DQ them right there.
Well, this is such a high stakes match, you know.
Yeah, I know because Rolando he went down on his ankle.
Who's
The
fifth
chair.
after this motherfucker? And that's I got a grip of the bow tie right there.
You should have grabbed your hair. It looks like I'm wrestling Pocahontas.
Yeah, poke a hot ass.
Oh,
Oh,
quote-
that was a good
That was a
sequence.
tough bump
Jesus.
there, man. I'll tell you.
That was a great
Yeah,
sequence.
when we're both short of this stuff, I
That
got
was a great jump.
muscle him over right there at the end.
I remember that feeling so smooth when I went out there. Oh, okay. That's stunk, by
okay.
the way.
What?
Nah, I was talking about your feet.
Oh,
Nasty ass feet. That's unsanitary, CMD.
Yeah, so spitting on me.
Yeah,
That
that's
should
good.
go against the rules.
That's
I think your feet's worse.
Oh,
Well,
Hey, just wait till he uses you as a thing to walk up when he does the sliced bread.
here we go. Wow, look at this strong count by Adam from Bama. Man, 1,
he
2.
sounded so strong he broke his fingers.
This shit suck, man. I tell you what.
How are you gonna work like that, Adam?
Left-handed, I guess.
Left-handed rap?
Oh,
What is this, amateur hour?
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
have to because I got a show in Atlanta this weekend. I got to do it.
Oh, all right, well, that's gonna be awkward.
I got a Comic-Con.
He might be messed up and count backwards. 3, 2, 1. Good.
Oh!
right in the damn way.
Whoa!
I hit that turnbuckle hard as shit, man.
You know, I had to say that was not on purpose, though.
There's the inexperience right there.
He looked. Rolando looked really upset.
Whatever.
One of y'all stepped on my foot when I was
Two,
going down.
His
three,
shoulders are up.
4, 5.
See, I feel like you planned it with CMD right there. You guys were in cahoots, and you got in the way.
I wouldn't be
so you could buy
surprised.
him time. I know
They
you
go
did.
way back. Way
Adam
back.
is that crooked referee, Nick Patrick style.
Then he smacks
That
the
was
shit
some
out of the back of
violence.
my head, then BOW!
Oh!
That felt good.
Now that one was on purpose.
The biggest
deserved it.
boot.
That
Here we
was
go.
in there.
What a move
Oh!
there. Great move. I mean, a little ridiculous considering you already knocked out the referee.
Yeah,
So here's the thing. Here
Shows you
comes
the-
another ref just to walking like it ain't no big deal.
Hey, Adam, who's
that
the
shows you
referee?
the lack of ring
Checking
awareness.
on your sorry ass.
That's CMD's favorite referee. Who is that, CMD?
That's Garrett.
That's Can't Havoc.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, come on.
Is
We're
that
running
Doesn't
low
look
on
like
refs.
CMD's favorite referee.
See, CMD is an asshole. Just attacking innocent officials.
Oh, you know what? I felt like that was a slow count there. Wait,
Hell of a kick out. Hell of a kick out.
Because I want to win.
Should have hit him with a chair.
I don't know why you just don't pin Adam.
Right.
well, that wouldn't really mean much.
We need Adam to get hit with a chair or kendo stick or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Kendo sticks don't hurt, remember?
Nah, they don't.
Adam gets kicked in the face about every other week on Friday nights in Pro Cell.
Yeah, I know. In front of 9 people.
There's another ref.
Oh, it's
Are they-
going down now.
That's
I
a
think
friend of the
we
show,
take both on.
Patrick
That's-
O'Malley.
Patrick O'Malley and throws the match out. This was a qualifying match.
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna throw a qualifier out, man?
Boy, you
Fucking
guys
let
really
him-
blew
let
it
him
on
go.
that one, didn't you?
Yeah, he had no right to do that. He should
So
be
neither of
sued.
you move on, huh?
He wasn't
Well,
even the
that-
real ref.
Fucking gingers for you, ruining
He was
everything.
right.
What?
This poor man, he just choked to the floor right here.
And Rolando is pissed.
Holy shit, look at that guy.
There
That was
you
a
go.
fan there.
Yeah,
Let's
Here
go.
comes the
the
chair
chair.
now because you didn't broke any other rules.
Oh,
Oh,
You asshole.
And
Yeah, my
Pat's just
grandma used to
standing
hit me
there.
harder than that.
Huh?
So my grandmother used to hit me harder than that.
All of
That
our
explains
grandmas
why.
did.
it's an all-out brawl. We need the whole locker room to separate you two, or the kindergarten class.
And Mr. Sexy was sandbagging me. I could not get away. They were leaning on me so damn hard in the corner. I couldn't breathe.
Good.
Adam's still stumbling away.
By the way, Adam, friend of the
There you
show,
go.
Ben Jones, did want to know how much Foot Locker paid you to wear that.
Minimum wage.
Oh, you got news.
That's not enough these days.
No, not at all.
No.
No, it ain't.
Shout out Finesse.
How many times you guys wrestle each other?
Quite
I
a
know
bit.
3
At least
times.
interact
old.
because
Maybe
we had
How
the fake CMD stuff. He beat me, and I had to just be Dan, and he was the real Cabana Man Dan for a while. And then I faced him and got my character back, and he was gone for a minute. I mean, it's been a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fun thing you guys did there with the names. That's great.
And then we
And
had
that was
like a
like-
mini.
Who's the real one? Yeah, I love it.
Then we had that tag team feud with you and
Yeah.
Shark Boy and
Yeah.
the candy shop.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Yes. Oh,
So that was one match, and I know we had a singles match at some point in 2021. It was when I was wearing like the white pants, and you had just debuted as the Castaway.
I do like me a nice pair of white pants.
I think probably
that mean?
6 or 7 times. I think
6 or 7 times. I think between you and Adam Priest are the most times I've worked like a singles match with somebody. I've
Yeah.
Hey,
wrestled
wait a
singles.
minute.
In a wrestling ring, not
Whoa,
trampoline.
whoa! Let's keep this.
Oh, okay.
No, me and Adam, we tagged up more than we wrestled each other.
Probably,
We
yeah.
wrestled each other quite a bit though back in the day too.
Oh, so you guys are in cahoots. I see.
No, we wrestled against each other. I usually won, so
That was back when CM wore boots.
yeah.
Need to get back to him, kid. That's why you're not on TV.
No, my cat pissed on him and I threw him away.
Actually, I think I still have some of your boots.
Yeah, the
That
black,
you let
maybe
me.
some black ones.
Y'all got time for
But
a
yeah.
couple of questions real quick, guys?
Yeah.
What you got for me?
What you got, Brad?
Oh, well, these questions are for anyone because we didn't let anybody know we were coming on the show because we were supposed to be a surprise, even to the other hosts. So if Cabana Man Dan and Rolando, this is from Ben Jones, were a tag team, what would you call them, guys? What would you call yourselves as a tag team?
We already have one. Filipino Heat.
But you're not eating
Badass.
you're ice.
Do what?
You're not spicy anymore.
Ice Spice.
Filipino
You're
ice. I
Miami
like
guys.
that.
So it was fun. We tagged once in Pizza Party Wrestling against Steve Off and another guy. And then
Yeah.
Rolando he came off the top rope with a really excellent missile drop kick.
I'll never forget
And
that.
missed.
Megan Nelson.
I would say the Little Giants.
Oh, here we go, Mike.
That's close to me and Marco Stunts. We were They Might Be Giants. And that got us both a follow from the band. So that was cool.
This question is for Rolando from Megan Nelson. I have no idea what it means, but it's specifically for you.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever been to the Penthouse?
Plenty of times. Too much. Too often.
The Smashing
Oh.
Pumpkins Penthouse?
No, mine, pal.
Oh, okay.
My penthouse, pal. Come on. You wouldn't know because you don't have one.
I
You
get
live
them
in the
all
woods.
confused. There's just too many.
You probably live in a mud hut.
That's
somewhere.
racist.
What? How?
She also
saying
wants to know. She also wants to know if either of you need a valet. That's typical Megan Nelson if you know her.
Rolando
always has
definitely
room for one
somebody
more.
to carry his bags in. So
Rolando's always got room for one more Megan. The CMD's never
how
been
many
good with
Megans
the
do you
ladies.
have?
What?
How many Megans do you have? I might get
That's
this lady valet me over here in the Walgreens parking lot. She's wearing a velour pajama set.
You
It's
got
a
grass in
Sunday,
a parking lot?
No, I'm watching this lady in a parking lot. Anyways,
She in a safari?
yeah, she's in a track safari.
This question comes from X, and it's from the Nail Polish Queen. She wants to know what gimmicks the two of you have had, like names that are beyond ridiculous that you don't use anymore.
Well, I got a few. My first ring name was the Diamond of Pro Wrestling, Daniel Devyn. That was my
I freaking love that.
That was my first gimmick as a heel.
He's the third cousin of the Diamond Stud.
I think it was supposed to be like an amalgamation of like Tyler Breeze and like what's
And
that movie?
Febreze.
What?
And Febreze.
Oh yeah, I did have Febreze. I used to spray people in the eyes with it. But hey,
That is
made the ring
hilarious.
smell good. And
Yeah.
then I was the Hot Tamale. And then I was Cabana Man Dan, of course.
The real.
Then I was Miami Ice.
Awesome.
And then I was I guess the spectacular Rolando Perez, whatever that era was. And now I'm El Jefe.
They're
The
all good.
boss.
man.
They're all good. Yeah.
Which El Jefe is sort of a play on Miami Ice.
He got 5 good ones. I couldn't come up with one good one.
Hey, Cabana Man Dan, we've seen you recently on AEW, right?
No, that was not me. That was a wrestling fan.
Okay. So that was your last character change.
Yes, I was a wrestling fan on the front row that caught Sky Blue.
Congratulations on that.
Well, that's where that guy belongs, in the front
Shout
row.
out.
Oh, Rolando.
Wow.
That's where he
That's fine.
belongs.
That is where I belong that night. I've always been Cabana Man Dan, except whenever Rolando stole the Cabana Man Dan gimmick, then I had to just be Dan. And I had to wear black trunks, black knee pads, black boots, and I wasn't allowed to do any of my regular moves.
Did you go by Just Dan? That'd be a Just Dan.
Dan. Yeah, DAN. That's it.
That's my Dan.
It was awesome.
That's my Dan. You know, I still have that T-shirt that you gifted me that night after. You beat
Yes.
me.
I still have one of your shirts too. I don't remember which one.
I have a few of your shirts.
That's so sweet. Y'all keeping each other's
Yeah,
t-shirts.
no, I see the receipts from Pro Wrestling Tees. Thanks for your support, Mark.
I didn't buy them. I was supposed to deliver them, but then I just never did.
Oh, man.
But we are still embroiled. We still hate each other. He is on the shelf, and he's got his goons, Marcus Dillon and Negative Lee, stirring up shit at New South. So
Rolando's presence is still going to be felt, even though I can't wrestle. You're still going to feel me, baby. Still going to feel the presence.
That's weird.
Can't escape El Jefe. I'm like a natural disaster. You just got to take cover.
One after another, Rolando.
I got them all day.
Okay.
So that's it for the questions, just so you guys know.
So I know y'all kind of short on time. I mean, I know we got a show coming up June 8th at New South. Anything else coming up y'all want to plug real quick?
Yes, tomorrow night I will be in Maryville, Tennessee, at the Bird in the Book NWA Crossfire. El Jefe's got a plan, because I always got a plan, baby. And then, of course, all the New South shows, and then NWA presenting Back to the Territories in Knoxville, Tennessee on June 1st.
Awesome.
So get your tickets, guys. That'll be awesome.
That's awesome. Kane gonna be there?
Yes, I will be there. I'll be there with my boys, the Spectaculars. The top percent of the NWA. We got all the money. We got the best doctors. We got the best nutritionists. We got the best everything. We live the best lifestyle. It's spectacular.
Love it, baby.
Cabana Man Dan, your face.
I think Dan fell asleep.
Does it all.
Oh, hey. I'll be in Birmingham, Alabama this Sunday for Retinal Wrestling. Brave Man's Death facing the locksmith Brandon Williams. He's been a little dead lately, so I'm going to put him back in his place in front of his wife and his children. That's just the way it's got to be. And then June 8th, I got something special planned for New South in Scottsboro, Alabama. You'll have to wait and see. And then June 22nd at Priceville for what's that show called? It's not Sinister Six. It's got the Sinister Six match. I'm brain farting, but there's some banger matches that haven't been announced for that yet. So New South's really hitting a stride right now since February. The crowds are up. We got new towns. We got a return town coming up in July that we'll be announcing really soon too. And it's been fucking awesome lately. So all business. Tyler Franks is the new face of the company. He's a great wrestler. Yeah, he does. He's one hell of a wrestler, man. We fought each other in Mississippi at an army base, and it was just the crowd trying to get me to grab his dick and twist it. But we still had a really good match, regardless of all the drunk service people. So I look forward to see what he's got down the pike, especially with Richard Holiday breathing down his neck, coming in and just beating all the homegrowns, man. Crazy.
Yeah, Richard Holiday and Tyler Franks had a good one-on-one. after they eliminated the other two guys in the Hoss tournament. Richard got the better of him, but then after it's all said and done, Tyler Franks comes back, 1, 2, 3, brand new champion, baby. So who's laughing now?
Yeah, it's crazy. Anything can happen in the World Wrestling New South Federation.
I appreciate you guys being here. I know y'all might have to run, but plug your Twitters and stuff like that, or
I want to plug Rolando's shoulder back to his body so I can rip it back out again when he's ready for it.
Oh, you'll have the opportunity. We'll see how
I'm sure
that
I
goes.
will. We're being nice now. We're entertaining. We got all these. We look like the damn Brady Bunch right now with all these other faces smiling and goofing off. But when that red light's on and the bell rings, I'm gonna shove your head and your mullet straight up your ass.
Oh,
You wish
okay.
you had
Are
had
that-
a dislocated shoulder so it would stop your head from going any farther.
Oh, okay. Are you strong enough to bend me that far, pal? Huh?
I'm
Is your leg gonna
we
hold up?
worked out together. I'm way stronger than you are, dude.
Is your calf gonna hold up this time, pal? You gonna be able to carry me? Huh? Or are
One
the
calf,
paramedics
two
gonna have
calf.
to carry your lifeless body on a stretcher out of that arena? That's what they're gonna have to do. That's a spoiler right there, pals.
We would have a stretcher at the arena, but the EMTs will probably get another call and leave. And we'll be fine.
They have a real emergency they have to get to. Oh,
shout out to that one. Oh yeah.
All right, so we had an ambulance match at New South, right? It was Donnie Primetime versus the Mongol. The ambulance gets there before, as the doors open, so all the fans are getting excited. Oh shit, the ambulance is here. They're actually doing this ambulance match. About an hour into the show, the ambulance gets a call and they leave because they have to
And they
go
don't
save
come
Bob
back.
or some shit. So that's life in wrestling.
Yep. Anything can happen in the World Wrestling New South Federation.
That wasn't a working ambulance. That was a shoot ambulance.
Yeah.
That's how we roll, baby, at New South.
I'm glad that Rolando is still the only person in New South history to have an ambulance match.
You probably did you dislocate your elbow or your shoulder that night and called the ambulance away?
No.
Wow.
No, I threw your ass out of the ring that night, if I recall.
Oh yeah, you did.
We did a throwback to the fake CMD stuff. That was fun.
We did. We had some dude that looked like a Ref Adam, but in my old gear, and
he's about 40 pounds lighter than me.
Yeah, this kid is smaller than me and Rolando.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
And he come out in CMD gear and distracted CMD long enough for Rolando to throw him over the top rope.
See, Rolando always has a plan.
That is true.
Works
I
every
get
time.
passionate. That Filipino blood kind of boils a little bit. I get that from my mama.
What? No, you didn't get from your mama? This ass whooping you're about to get from me.
Damn, okay.
I'll give you the ass whooping my grandmother gave me, and it'll involve the metal side of a fly swatter too, across that backside.
Okay. Well, you know what? Oh, I'm from the streets, Vato, so I ain't gotta use a weapon. You know.
Well, we got to settle this in the ring one more time, guys. Just keep your hands off of me, please.
Hey, you're between us right now too, if on my screen, so that's pretty fun.
I'm surprised I ain't got knocked out yet.
Well, you already got your hands in a machine today once, so you might be.
And I'm already 0-1 today.
Is it your bird finger too?
Yeah, it is.
That was for you, Dan.
Well, double it and give it to the next person.
No, but really though, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. It meant a lot. Appreciate you spending time with us, and hope to see you guys here back on here soon, guys.
Thank you,
guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks out, man. Thank y'all.
That's a really fun match, a really fun story that's told, and trying to stand out from anything else on that card as far as the aspect of the match, and then what happened in the end of it. So I thought I did a good job on my end.
You took out that referee. That was the best part about it.
Yeah, the best part of that is freaking beard.
That was definitely one of my favorite matches of the year. and it's only just going to get even uglier and even more violent from here. So I'm excited to see what we do in the future.
Y'all should both take on what's his name, Donnie Dark match. Y'all should both team up and take him out.
If we can find common grounds.
But I like y'all's feud, and obviously we know it ain't over, and can't wait for y'all to get back in the ring again because like this one's got some legs on it, man. I really like it.
Absolutely.
Not tall legs, but got legs.
Damn.
We have shoes on.
I can
Shoes
say
on.
that because I'm shorter than y'all, so I can say that.
Are you?
Yeah, he really is. Yeah.
5'2", maybe.
Hey, if you ever find yourself in Alabama, I can get you booked at the midget wrestling.
Oh, Mickey Henry.
I'll be right. I'll fit in with him.
Mickey Henry,
There you go,
baby.
You'll get a crinkled up $5 bill and a flat Coke and a bowl of hot dogs.
That's
There
all
you
I
go.
need.
You against little Papa Pump.
Watch the ass bite. It's stiff.
But for real, thank y'all for coming on. Really enjoyed it. Great match. We can't wait.
All right. Thank you guys. Hope y'all have a good weekend, man.
All right.
y'all
Thank you,
too.
guys.
Thank y'all. Hey,
I'll see you
Rolando,
guys.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
God, don't you hate that guy? This guy, guys,
see you, brother.
I'm gonna go get my daughter
Thank you, Dan.
an inflatable mattress.
Yeah, I hope she gets the feeling better, Bubba.
Thank you, man. Y'all be good.
See you, man.
See you, Dan.
God, don't you hate Adam? Oh, fuck.
I was about to say, don't you hate them guys? But you're not looking out yet. Hurry up so we can talk shit. There we go.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
man.
Always the most
that
awkward
was
part of the
fun.
show, right?
How do you get that? Hey,
Surprise,
so
guys.
Donnie
I got to
Prom-
work. I
Donnie
got it worked out.
Prom
Have a
legit
vote.
doesn't like me, so I had to get that Donnie Dark match in there. Shout out.
I don't know how I was able to get them both same time, but it worked out.
Yeah, no, shout out to them for keeping it cordial.
Yeah.
You can tell there's some animosity bubbling behind the scenes.
Oh, every time they're in the ring together, man, it's always great.
No, they're two fun guys. That was great. That was great to have them on.
Oh yeah. But Brad, you know what else is bubbling?
Rolando's a natural, though. I just gotta say that he's a natural over there, just spewing.
No, he's such a natural heel, man.
So many lines just
Just
in this
so
freaking
easy,
pocket,
right?
ready to
So
go.
Off the top, man, just boom off the top. That's why he's where he's at right now.
So you know what else is off the top? Hey Brad, are there any more listener questions?
Oh yeah, there's a couple more. Sorry guys, I just didn't see the point in asking them.
Yeah, I hear you.
All righty. All right? So this is from Matt M, friend of the show. Obviously, he's like a seventh person anymore. Is
That's
there?
right.
Speaking of Mad M, is he still mad at you?
No, he was never mad at me. He was just busy at work.
Oh, no, that was a theme throughout last week's show.
I
so
was.
I just wanted to clear that up.
I know you were right. I thought he was. Is there a worse fate in all of pro wrestling than being ejected from ringside?
Yeah, losing the match is worse than getting ejected.
Do you mean as a fan or as a talent? As a fan, if you're fucking up, you know that's bad. But as a talent, you know, especially part of the story, I'm down with it. But yeah, it is a bad thing because you don't get to help your compadre in his fight.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I
the
agree
worst
with
thing that can
James.
happen to you, but I mean, it's a fair question. No, I mean, it always seems to happen unfairly, right?
Yeah,
I don't know about unfairly.
right.
What were we watching recently? Was it did it
Bray
happen on
and
Dynamite-
Daniel
Dynamite
had the Wyatt
recently?
family ejected.
That's it. Anybody else? Mike, you have anything to say this week?
No, I don't. But Hazel over here, she was telling me because we went fishing the other day, and she thinks that Brad, see this guy right here, Brad, he needs to learn how to clean a fish. So can you tell him how you clean a fish?
First you stick a knife in the butt and you can always twist it like it and always turn neck and you get a handle, and you get a net and throw it in the water in the head, and you put a
Yeah, catch.
in a cut in the water and that's how you wash a fish.
Very sweet.
She just talked.
Was that your Mike's Meat Minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be it. Okay.
Best one you've ever done.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
We learned how to clean a fish yesterday, and she wanted to tell y'all how to do it.
Awesome.
The
Zoe
soap and
Lopez,
water usually cleans them.
Put some betting and everything.
Zoe Lopez wants to know which sport would the crew want to ref of all the sports. Great question, Zoe.
That is a good one.
Tennis.
You know what? You don't want nothing too high stakes. Go ahead, Devyn.
Tennis. So I can out of bounds.
Love. 30 love. 40 love.
Yeah.
What sport?
No, honestly, probably baseball. I'd be an ump for baseball. That's my favorite sport.
Non-joy football. Hell yeah.
College football or women's volleyball?
You're such an asshole. Women's beach volleyball, please. Topless.
I don't, because you don't want nothing too high stakes, because you don't want to fuck up a big call. But you don't want nothing that seems easy, because then it has a lot of rules. Like, I would say NASCAR, wave the flag, but then it'd be like, oh, somebody's emissions didn't have this much. Oh, somebody had a wing on their car, or somebody's fender was too much, because that's a lot of technicalities. So
I don't know. They're getting pretty physical now. You're seeing they're throwing some punches nowadays.
I saw that. It was Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
I saw that video earlier today. I was like, holy shit, man.
but that's after the race. But during the race, if somebody's like muffler is an inch too long or something, that's a lot of rules.
I've been in.
That's something you gotta worry about being an inch too long.
Heard that. Never will be a problem of mine. I may have to agree with Devyn on this one. The tennis to be like out, volleyball maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
Everybody answer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with baseball. I used when I was like a teenager, I used to umpire a little bit, like with my younger cousin. They do torture you a little bit with the close calls, but it's the only sport I could say I 100% know what's going on. So I'm gonna go with baseball.
I don't know. Reffing a hockey game would be pretty awesome because you get to watch them fight and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know enough about hockey. I don't even know what I'm calling.
I don't either.
Like I even football. There's too much going on with football. I know football, but I don't know it like that. Like I hear the Kelseys talk about like what kind of defenses and offense. I'm like, oh, you guys really know what you're talking about, huh? But yeah, baseball for me.
Oh, curling.
Hey, get the brooms out. Get the squeegees out. That has got to be the most made up ass freaking sport.
It is so badass, dude. In the Olympics, it's so awesome.
I love it because it's just I cannot believe that it's an Olympic sport.
And what's funny is everybody acts like they're an expert. I'm like, oh, what? Pushed it too hard right there. Pushed it too hard. It's like you never fucking watch curling except for once every 4 years, and you're all of a sudden like, oh, you see what he did there? Nah, you don't do that. Like, you don't even fucking know.
And again, how do you become a curler? I don't have that at my local YMCA.
You get drunk with your buddies on the lake and start pushing stones across ice?
Some tells
We
me
should try to be Team USA's freaking curling team.
All right. This question comes from Randy Elkarai.
Oh, great.
This is specifically for Ref Adam.
Oh, good.
Is Ref Adam ever concerned when he has to flip his hair? It may alter his 3 count.
Yeah, that's why I had to get it cut.
Great question.
If you'll notice, I'll usually, like during that match we just watched, I throw it backwards. That way it stays on my eyes.
Gotta watch out for some of that stuff.
Matt M just wanted to say Adam from Bama, and he called that a callback. All righty. And then Adam Jefferson, friend of the show, wants to know, and this is probably mostly for Adam, what is the easiest thing about being a referee and the most challenging?
So the most challenging really is
Counting to
just
three.
making sure you're out of the way.
Mike.
Like, because you can really mess up a spot, and if you're not where you're supposed to be, or if you're not out of the way where you need to be, you can really fuck up a match completely.
Yeah.
Easiest
What's the
things count.
easiest things counting?
Oh God.
These guys
That
are
got me.
laughing too hard
That
right
got
now.
me good.
I know you kind of missed it, Adam. These guys are on a
Well,
roll.
I heard it. I was being serious for a second, so I
Yeah,
just
God forbid, right?
The one time. The
that's
one
called
time.
no selling. But no, you can really mess up a match if you're standing kind of in the corner and they're just kind of looking at you like, okay, move. Or if they run into you, God forbid, they run into you when you're not supposed to.
And we just saw that.
You go one way, they go the other way. Oh no, but it's unplanned. There you go.
I got a referee question from Devyn from Governor.
Governor.
Like, is it hard to try to stay camera side? Like, always making
That's-
sure that your back's not facing the hard cam?
That's tricky, but you kind of get used to that one. The harder one is the rover, the one that's right there at your feet, because they might be getting a shot and you might slide in front of them. Or that's the harder part, is making sure, like if they're doing a submission move and they're trying to face the hard cam, you're not in between them and the hard cam, like kind of covering it. So that
Yeah,
part's
you don't
harder
want
than
the-
the actual horseshoe is.
You don't want the rover's cam to be of your ass. You want it to be of the
Yeah, I
submission.
know. You're bending down like, hey, what are you doing? Like, do you give up? And you know, but ass cheeks right in the face.
Right? Gooch and balls is right there.
Shout out to you on Pro South like 2 months ago.
Gotta get that ass in that face, baby.
Baby.
That is it for the questions. Back to you, James.
Nice. Well, since I don't have two screens, I actually handwritten the outline, and it appears that, boy howdy, glad we are getting this segment this week, and can't wait to see what's happening on this one. It appears that B-Rad and the Funky Bunch is up. So, Brad, you ran, Mr. Stanton?
So, ironically, I wrote on here being cut off in traffic, then going 45 minutes in front of me, and then racing on I-95. What's really funny, or not funny about this, is that I almost didn't come on the show today, as you guys know, and I'm going to tell everybody else. As leaving work today, I get a call from my daughter, and I'll tell you right now, when you get a call from your kids, it's weird because you know something's wrong.
Especially if it's like a certain time, like
Yeah.
if it's not when they get out of school, or if it's not like maybe your lunch break or something. If it's like an oddball time, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. So the first thing I do is I answer, what's wrong? And she is, my oldest daughter, Kendall, is hysterical. Says she got into a car accident. I don't know any details except that she says that her car is not so bad, but the other car is really bad, and they won't talk to her in the car. Now, I am 40 minutes from her. I'm leaving work, but I'm 40 minutes. That's how far away I am from my house, or my area. So I call my wife. I get that text, like, she's on a call because she does call. That's what her job is. She's on calls. I called again, and then she answered, and I told her, and then I told her that she had to go there, and I told Kendall I was sending her there. When you show up for a situation and you see an ambulance, you see a cop car, you see lights, and you see the car your daughter drives, it's smashed in. It just hits you really hard. And she's okay. I know a couple bruises on the person that she hit. It was her fault that she hit. We're just I think it's just how hysterical she got and how upset she is about that she could have hurt somebody because there was kids in the car, that she was upset that she made a mistake. And just shaken up altogether, and now without a car, at least for the time being. So you never know how quickly things, and I know we do this a lot on the show, we say stuff like this, but it really is true. You never know how quickly something can happen. You're just living your life, taking it for granted, and how quickly something can happen by just, as she said, a bad judgment, she said, and making a mistake that turned into a bigger one. That's the way she put it to me. So just hug your family. You never know what could happen, and just glad that she's okay. And it just seems like ranting doesn't make much sense today. I'm just glad my daughter's okay.
Dude, just how grown she sounds, man. Says a lot about you and your wife.
Yeah.
Because a lot of 19-year-olds wouldn't have handled it like that.
So I wasn't gonna come on the show, but when she told me she was gonna hang out with her friends, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends then, because there's no better distraction than this. So that's it for me this week. Back to you, James.
I agree with kind of what Adam said, and I'm pretty sure we all agree with that too. It shows the type of parenting that you and Deb have done. So that's kudos to you, man. I mean, I know obviously she may, like her mistake or whatever, but the fact that, she had that like type of wisdom about it and all that stuff, that's a reflection on how y'all raised her. So kudos to you, brother.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Can't say it better.
Yeah, and the fact that she's okay, that's fantastic too. That's good to hear.
Thanks, guys.
True.
Unless she got a good head on her shoulders, man. She got it from somewhere.
Not from
And hey, and you can tell her,
Deb.
you can tell her, hey, sometimes life gets you down. Kick out it too. This is a situation. It's gonna have little repercussions, but it will pass.
Yeah.
But like she'll make it pass, like, and she'll learn from it. And this is probably like one of the big scares. And, as a human, like we go through that. So, at least she knows how to like handle it moving forward. You know what I mean? So it's going to toughen her up too. So although it happened, at least it's a learning moment, and I have a feeling she's going to learn from it. And y'all as parents are giving her the tools to learn from this moment. So
Yep.
it is what it is. And, do better, be better. Like she's going to experience this, and maybe it'll help. Maybe she'll be able to help someone else in the future that has a moment like this too.
I hope
And,
so.
and another good note is you're a car salesman. So you can get a new car.
That doesn't stress me out any less.
You can get yourself commission.
If my dad was a good car salesman and could get a good car, I might wreck a car every now and then just to get a new car. Dang.
Oh, and the head rubbing has begun.
Professional podcast.
I know how Brad feels. That car is probably the last thing on his mind right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make it light of it.
It's all good.
I know.
Everybody's good, so I'm trying to make light of it.
And then here's another thing. What kind of car can we get? So that way, if anything happens, nothing happens to her or the car. So, about a tank?
A doom buggy. Has the roll cage and everything else.
Well, I'll tell you this much, and I'll end on this, even though I said I ended already. Mike, seeing your little daughter there talking about cleaning a fish reminds me of a simpler time.
Amen, brother.
That I'm not at anymore. Like, I see, like, I have less problems, but the problems are bigger, I feel like. And I miss those days when, they may be around a little more and a little bit more of a pain, but man, they were simpler times for sure.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do up as I can. Like I said, we went fishing the other day, and I had one catch a fish, but she reeled it in and everything else, and this one didn't catch fish, and she was so upset. So I'm like, "You can help me clean one." And she, "Oh yes, I want to learn how to do it." So the first thing you do is you turn over here and you take the knife and you stick it in the butt. So that she was all game for it. But I was hoping usually when she says the story, she's like, you take the knife and you stick it in its butt and you go up. So she just thinks it's so funny. I had to stick the knife in the butt to go up. But she kind of got a little shy on there, but
in the butt.
it is great. Like I said, just love going out there and spending time with them. I mean, they're at that time now where that's what I get to do. So
yeah, because it'll sneak up on you.
It's definitely going to. It did with my son, and I know it's going to with these two. So trying to live the moments while we can.
Well, you want to talk about getting some fish, cleaning some fish, and everything? Sounds like you're making some good food there, Mike. So, what you got for Mike's meat minute this week?
Ooh. Well, this week I got something very, very special. It's called "Here Comes the Ice Cream" hamburger. Oh, here comes the ice cream hamburger. Ask, why wouldn't I call it that? But here's what you want to do. You want to go out to the store and you can buy you the hot Italian sausage. Get you a pack of that. Then you slice them open. Get them out of that skin. Get that meat out of that skin. And you make your hamburger patties out of it. But not only do that, you take you some fresh jalapenos, and if you're brave enough, get you some habaneros or ghost peppers, or do whatever hot peppers you want. Put in a little bit of the red peppers in there. Put some garlic powder. Put some salt, pepper. Mix it up. Make some hamburgers out of it. Throw it on the grill. And you want to cook that stuff. And you want to get some onions. And you want to get you some peppers. And you want to get some sauerkraut. And you want to get you some pepper jack cheese. And if you want to put bacon on there, you put bacon on there. And any other side on there. Put a little bit of hot sauce on there. And then you can put some fresh jalapenos on there as well as a topping. And make yourself a hamburger out of it. And why is it called Here Comes Ice Cream Hamburger? Because in a couple hours, you're going to be sitting on the toilet and you're going to be screaming, come on, ice cream, because you're going to eat some ice cream afterwards. You're going to hear, come on, ice cream. So when you're sitting on the toilet later, you want that ice cream coming out right after. I'm telling you what, it's going to be spicy and it's going to burn both ways.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Yeah, so follow that, buddy.
I'd try that.
I'm
Italian
telling you.
sausage burgers.
Yes, you take,
essentially.
like I said, you get the sausage and you cut them open and you get the meat out of there, make your hamburger
Hey,
patties out of
turn
it.
those into the patties. That's cool.
I'm telling you.
I love sausage.
Clip that. Clip that. I appreciate that, Mike. They do sell that sausage ground on its own. Didn't want to interrupt you, but they do. But hey,
I
if
know
you
some
want to,
stores do, but sometimes it's hard to find.
I hear you.
I go to stores. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't.
Sometimes you just got to take the sausage you can get.
That's right. So that's why but they always have sausages there. Sometimes they have the ground meat, sometimes they don't.
True.
At least at my Walmart, you know. But
Shout out.
I hate my Walmart anyway, so fuck.
Oh,
them.
you steal, so
Yeah.
Yeah, just steal it.
you and Devin both.
You
A fucking
yell at the
25
workers too.
25-cent bag of chips. I mean, the hell, put me in handcuffs, take me to jail. I mean,
$1 pack of cat pate.
Yeah, but you meant
me
to
in
do it.
cuffs and take
You
me in
meant to
jail.
do it. That's where
It was
you're.
an
Yeah,
experiment.
that's where you messed up. You meant to do it.
Yeah,
Every intention of doing
it's
it.
only a sin if you know you're doing it.
you know what? though?
Premeditated.
You know what I hate about going to the grocery store is people standing in the middle of the fucking aisle, talking, having a conversation with somebody else as you're trying to shop. Like, hey, we got enough for 2 buggies here. You guys sitting in the whole fucking aisle. I'm sitting here, you know, I'm waiting. It's 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I'm standing behind you. I got kids.
You are
in
no
the
way you're
seat.
standing there for 3 minutes behind these people.
No,
You know
3
how
minutes.
long 3
I'm
minutes
not waiting
is?
3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm becoming an asshole. Like
3
excuse me,
minutes.
like,
If you're
hey,
standing there for 3 minutes, 180 seconds, I'm counting 1.
Who say 3 minutes?
yes. When you're sitting there, you know it's different.
It
when
feels
it's
like
a-
3 minutes.
It's an
Let's go
older
with that.
person or a disabled person going down to the hallway. But when you're just sitting there in the middle of the aisle, taking your
Dog,
damn
shut
time,
up.
get the fuck out of the way.
When you're trying to stock something and they see that you have the box of the item that's right there, and they look at you and you just turn right back around and keep talking. It's
Yeah.
like, bye. I'm
Pisses
about to
me
get off work. Please let me put this up. Please.
I got 20 minutes to be in and out of the store so I can get back to my house to get these kids off the bus. I ain't got time for you here, sit here and talk about your damn hemorrhoids, and, you know, with your friends. I mean,
Oddly
go
specific.
somewhere.
There are old people.
Yes, they're the ones that do it the most.
And that is Rantin Stanton.
Right.
I'm just saying. I mean, damn, it pisses me off.
This is the greatest. This is the greatest podcast on the planet, man. I swear.
You never know what we'll talk about.
That's right, Stanton. He did. I mean, it was even in the grocery store.
If they're not standing in the aisleway, they're standing at the register, not doing shit.
No, yeah, just standing there talking or doing, just looking at something. Oh, I'm looking at these pickles.
Yeah, what about this bullshit where they tell you they're in no hurry? What you just want to hang out? I'm not necessarily in a hurry, but I still want to move it along.
Yeah, this ain't the kicking spot. You know what I mean? Like,
we're not sitting on a bench in the park here, okay?
Yeah.
We're here for fun. Here for a reason.
We got the self checkouts, or you can go to the other checkouts with the people there. Well, when you go to we got 5 of them at our store. Well, anyone you go to, whoever the cashier, they want to sit there and have a damn full blown conversation with you as you're ringing out. Okay, cool. As you're ringing me out, cool. But don't take extra time. I gotta go. I got shit to do. I want to go.
Where did you find this? Oh, where did you find this? Oh, this is so good. Oh, did you? No, you should put it with this.
That. It's them talking to me about their damn grandmother, having a birthday party, and they're going up north, and I don't give a fuck.
Wait, Mike.
Where you guys going for your grandma's birthday party?
I got one. How about this?
I want to go.
They go to the self-checkout line, some older people that don't know how to use it, and ask the person there that's working the area to scan it for them. Get the fuck out of line.
Yes, exactly. And you're sitting there waiting. You got 2 items. It's taking you 30 minutes to cash out these 2 items because you can't scan it.
Ah, man, come on now. If you can't work it, just wait in the line. There's I'm sure 1.5 registers open for you.
If you can't self-checkout, don't go to self-checkout.
Self-checkout. And
what about somebody
and a regular one, and somebody comes to you that knows how to work self-cash out, they don't want to sit there and have a full-blown conversation about your damn past 2 weeks that you had. I don't care. Sorry. Nice.
Yeah, talk in the parking lot.
What about the ones that go up with the cash, put it in the machine, don't take it, and then just keep trying it. Keep trying it. Try another bill. No, I'm just gonna try this one.
It might be the only bill.
I was one of those people the other day. I kept using my card, and the machine wouldn't take me read my card. Kept saying, can't read your card, can't read your card, can't read your card. So I said, there was people behind me. I told him, I said, I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. And I said, just can you cancel my order and I'll go over here? No. I said, there's an ATM right there. Can I just go over here to this ATM and get cash out? Oh, I can't have you leave the line. I'm looking at these people. I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this. So I'm going to have to call my manager. It took 15 minutes for the manager to come. It would have took me literally 2 minutes to go over here.
Yeah.
The ATM's right there. Let me go to this ATM. Your machine's broken. Your machine's not working. And that's what you said. My machine's been acting up all day.
Oh, okay. So it's their fault.
Yeah, that's always their line. It's been happening all day.
Yes. But we'll keep it running, even though it's been acting up. Let's keep it open. Fuck it. Maybe it'll all of a sudden work.
But it's your fault. Get out of the line.
I said, let me go right here. I mean, it was like $30 that I owed. Guy behind me said, hey, you got Venmo? I said, yes. He's like, hey, here's my thing. Here's $40. Hand me cash to pay it. Venmo me the Venmo. I'm like, boom, done. Here we go. Happened just like that. No problem.
Yeah, that's small town shit, Brad. That's small town shit.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
And that's all it was. I'm like, dude, I said, it's your machine that's not working. There's an ATM right there. I'm right here. I'm looking at it. It's as far as me and Brad and the chat. Like, that's how far it is. I mean, it's right there. Let me go there, hit my 4-digit number, get the money out. I can go. I can't have you leave the line. And this guy says, here, I got cash. You got Venmo? Send me the cash. I'm like, thank you. I'm sorry. He's like, it's cool. I'm paying with cash anyway. I'm like, thank you.
Did you know him?
No, I didn't know him. I didn't know the guy. I mean, I know of him. I've seen him around. Like I said, we live in a small town. Not for
that's what I'm saying. I know everyone in my town.
Yeah, I mean, I know of him,
but I know
them.
But
he's like, hey, you got Venmo? You got Cash App? I'm like, yeah. He's like, here's the cash. Here's my name. Send me the money. Boom, done. And I did it as I was paying. As she was doing the register. Boom, here you go. Send the money. Money sent. Yep. Boom. Good. Here's the cash.
Alrighty.
Isn't that fucking easy? I'm like, hey, can you put a sign right here saying that your car machine is not fucking working? Because I mean, a lot of people here.
And if you're not watching the video version, I'll watch the premiere. Boy, howdy, you are missing out.
I'm telling you, that shit pisses me off. I mean, if you know your damn machine's not working, put a damn sign on it says it's not working. Cash only.
Out of order.
And tell me I can't go to the ATM that's right there. Your boss coming in here is going to take longer than it is for me to go to the ATM and get money out.
That was the greatest Mike's Meat Minute Rantin Stanton, I think, of all time.
Disappearing heads.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Well, back to you, James.
Fucking A. How do I follow that? So Brad put on the outline. Oh, man.
Yeah.
The spirit of the feud. And there's a video. I know we've all seen it, and I came across it the other day, and I thought spirit of the feud. It makes a lot of sense, especially like the way my life is going, and the way that a couple other people on the podcast life is going, and maybe some of our friends and family and fans back home is going. It is about the eagle and the crow. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's basically where I'll just read this little excerpt. So the image is of a crow sitting on the back of an eagle. The crow is biting the eagle as it is flying high in the sky. The story says, the only bird that will dare peck at an eagle is the crow. The crow sits on the eagle's back and bites at its neck. The eagle does not respond or fight with the crow. It simply opens up its wings and begins to rise higher and higher in the sky. The higher the eagle flies, the harder it is for the crow to breathe. And then, due to a lack of oxygen, the crow falls away and the eagle is free. So what is the moral of that story? Stop wasting your time with the crows of life. The crow represents the challenges of life. The crow represents so many things in all of your lives. Cheers to that. Shout out Devyn. Some people that should not be in your life, critics, opinions, distractions, all the annoyances of life. Everything that is pecking at you, prodding you, and disturbing you, and challenging you. Now, see, you can choose to fight everything, wasting your precious energy and getting nowhere. Once again, let me repeat that. You can choose to fight the crow, waste your energy, and get nowhere. Nowhere fighting with these crows. Or you can soar higher like the eagle and watch all of your challenges fade away. Keep that in mind. Because when people criticize you, go higher. When life challenges you, go higher. When there seems to be an endless problems pecking at you, go higher. You go higher by getting better. You go higher by doing that work on you. Work on you. You notice it didn't say by bettering them, by attacking them. No, it ain't about them. It's not them. You go higher. So learning more so you can be more. Working harder and working smarter so you can respond better. Not attack better, respond better. Then when the crows of life appear, they won't stay around for long. You know why? Because they will not be able to breathe at your level. So, that's pretty much the gist of it. And that's real shit. Because the crow or the eagle could just turn around and immediately start attacking the crow, but it knows better. The crow is going to peck at you. We all know that. Crows, quote, quote, are going to peck at you and belittle you and try to fuck with you the whole way. But you have to know, if you fly high enough, those crows can't handle that level and they fall the fuck off. So, it's just something to think about because, like it says, the crow runs out of oxygen, the eagle still soars. And the eagle can go higher and keep going higher, and the crows just fall off. So don't ever let the opinions of others or any of that trounce you. And don't just be like defensive, like, oh, I have to attack them because they're at this level. You're an Eagle, Brad. But like football term, but yeah, but you're an Eagle. Go higher. Because once you get so high, they can't hang with you at that level. And like in my current job, I know there's people shit talking me behind my back. As you can see in my background, I'm in California right now looking for a house. Found one. Shout out. And if I wanted to just battle these crows, I would have never got here. But I chose, and with the help of these guys right here, and the fans, friends, and my family, we're going higher. And all of us up here, like behind the scenes, there's a lot of things happening with a lot of us. We're going higher, but we didn't get higher by just turning around and just attacking that crow that's pecking at us. Nah, because they're going to fall off. They don't have the energy or the oxygen to keep pecking at you. So it's just a little something to think about. Fly higher. And that's kind of our motto on this show. Kick out at 2, strive for better, be good to others. I mean, I know, there's people that are pieces of shit. I get that. But I mean, don't attack the crows because the crows ain't shit. Fly higher. And that is the spirit of the feud.
Fantastic.
I watched that video the other day and I was like, this is perfect. Like, it makes a lot of sense. Because, we're flying, baby. Book a plane ticket. We're flying, We're all aboard because we got room, but not if you're a crow, because guess what? You're going to drop off, and once we get an elevation, sorry, you ain't here. And, it is what it is on that. So just something for everybody to think about, and appreciate y'all being along for the ride, and glad that we are all going higher. And speaking of that, I guess it's time for Adam's work of the day. So, Adam, what you got for this one?
All right, so as we record, we got a King and Queen of the Ring. It hasn't been around for a couple of years, but they're bringing it back, and it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. So they've only got 5 matches advertised, so I'm kind of interested on how it's all going to work out. I want my y'all's opinion real quick. First, we got Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed. Y'all think Sami retains?
I do.
Yeah,
I don't see why he wouldn't. If they're not going to give it to Gable by now, they're not going to do it. How many chances has he had? I love him. I think he'd be a great I think he'd be a great king of the ring with the oversized clothes and everything like that.
I'm gonna say Otis turns on Gable, and that's how Sami wins.
Long time coming there.
He's gonna be enough of it. He's gonna be tired of it. He does something, and he's the one that costs him the match.
Now remember, these results have happened already, so this is us looking really good or really bad.
Every week.
Every week. That's what we do.
Devyn?
Yeah, I think Sami retains. I'd love to see someone like Bronson Reed take it and just tear up the division for
I think Bronson Reed
the next year.
I'm still going Bronson Reed joining the tag team.
Yeah, but Ivar's hurt.
Kayfabe.
James, you answer?
I think it's it kind of seems like it's buttering up the old everybody turns on Gable type thing, which is obviously needed. And I think it sets everybody up for the next chapter of their little feud, which, hey, that's storytelling, baby. So, I'm down with it.
Yep.
Sami, he's a decent wrestler. I'll give him that. I'm coming around on old Samuel Zayn. But, no, I really don't know, but I think it's more of the storytelling of the Otis and Chad part. And I think that we're going to finally get, a little wrinkle in that story, and then it sets up future feuds for that. So I'm cool with it. I'm down.
And see, what I think what's going to happen with that is, they're going to turn on. I won't say they won't. They're going to turn on Gable because he's already the heel, but they're going to meet their mark and say, hey, we're done with it. They'll become the baby face, and Gable is going to go and get the what's the name?
The Creed brothers, your favorite.
The Creed bitches. And bring them in, and they'll be his new thing, because they're little bitches and they can't do nothing, and we don't nobody like them, except for Brad.
I love them. They're athletes.
I know you do. I can't stand them.
They're athletes.
They are.
They're
Couple
legit.
notches below Goldberg for me. Honestly,
That's silly. That's just silly.
a couple notches. I mean, Goldberg's up here.
Those guys can wrestle.
They're down here somewhere. They're a couple feet below, but they're wannabes.
Women's World Championship match: Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan. I got Becky.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Liv.
I think it's Liv.
I think it's gonna be Liv. I think Liv gets her time and she grabs it.
I just think they got more stuff coming up for Liv.
I think they should have had it for Liv at the
Yeah, I
don't think Becky should've
I
won it.
think no matter what, if Rhea didn't get injured, I think they might have got it then. I don't know. But this whole thing that they're playing out with her and Dom, I think Liv's gonna get it and she's gonna hold it till Rhea comes back.
Yeah, I do too.
Probably so.
You know?
Devin doesn't believe
Becky
it.
was the
Well, I think it's a dusty finish. I think something's gonna happen. Ref's gonna get knocked out or something. I think Liv's gonna get the title at the next pay-per-view. So I think Becky retains at this one.
Okay.
What's the
I'm
next
with you.
pay-per-view?
I'm not sure.
Scott,
I just feel
Clash
like
of the Castle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Clash of the Castle.
But that's another one it's away from home. It's
They're all there's not one in America till SummerSlam, just so you know. Except for NXT. Because
Vegas.
even there's another one that the ones in Canada even.
Yeah.
then we could see Liv hold off on not getting the title until SummerSlam, when maybe we'd see a return of Rhea immediately.
I just think she's gonna win.
Spirit of international fans.
Yeah, they just gave it to Becky. I don't think they're going to let Becky drop it, especially with Clash of the Castle coming. Becky Lynch, world champion. Clash
That
of
is
the Castle.
true.
Yeah.
But she's over either way, champion or not champion there.
Yeah, champion or not champion, she's still over. I think
Like with Drew, same thing.
And Liv does deserve it. She's a good worker, you know.
I just think they're going to let her and Rhea have a good feud.
That's what I'm saying. It will definitely work towards that. Liv needs work on a heel promo. Like she came out there this past Monday and trying to do a heel promo. She kind of needs work on that. But she's a great worker in the ring.
I know she's right up your alley.
And she, exactly.
Short
Until
blonde.
Alexa Bliss comes back, and then of course we know who's getting it then.
She's joining the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, well, and then she'll get it.
All right, Queen of the Ring finals. It's Lyra Valkyria versus, at this time, Bianca Belair or Nia Jax.
Who?
Bianca Belair or Nia Jax.
I mean, this is to
versus
me.
Lyra Valkyria.
I wouldn't be surprised if any one of them. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I mean,
that's right.
It has to be Nia Jax.
I knew you were going with that. I kind of agree too. It has to be Nia.
She has it's just Belair, no problem. Number 1 draft pick. She's fine. She's in a tag team right now. She's a champion. Lyra's got time. She's new to the main roster. It's got to be Nia.
Okay, you can book Bianca on her own. She doesn't need Queen of the Ring.
No.
Right. Now, also, y'all remember about this? It was announced today that the winner gets a title shot at SummerSlam,
as it should be, and Nia's fine.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing. You win King of the Ring, you know, that's almost like winning the Royal Rumble.
She should have a championship run. I'm telling you, she's so damn believable.
Do y'all think that could be a every year thing? You win King of the Ring, you get title shot at SummerSlam.
You should get.
That's how Brock Lesnar got his title.
I mean, I think it's great. I think that's great that they announced it. It's great how they're booking it and everything.
Thanks.
It's
You win a tournament. You should get more than just a crown.
Yeah, coming out with some freaking ridiculous clothing is not a win for me.
Right. I think it's a good thing. I think it works, and it could set up a lot of good feuds and good matches in the future.
King of the Ring, Gunther versus either Randy Orton or Tama Tonga.
What was the first
I
one?
want to see Gunther versus Randy Orton.
I really do. I really want to see that.
And I think Gunther takes it all.
Yeah, Gunther takes it.
Do you think? But how does Randy win without hurting fucking Tasmanian devil over there, fucking wild thornberries, dude.
Well, I think he beats Tomatunga straight up.
Yeah, I think he beats him. I think
And
that's
it's
okay.
Randy Orton.
He's won a
You think
couple
that
matches.
happens? Or you think he wins by DQ?
Was Thomas' father Haku?
Yes.
We know Haku won the King of the Ring. So maybe it could be a little father-son, what's it
mean-
called? Royalty there? We do need
Passing
someone,
down that royal gene.
someone from the
I mean-
bloodline does need to get that title back in their favor.
It's
so-
Gunther.
Yeah, I'm going right now. I'm going with King Tama.
I'm not. a big
Damn,
fan.
Devin
I'm
going
telling you,
Tama. Okay.
I don't hate it, Devin. I just think it's not going to happen. But
I'm still not a big fan of Gunther, though. I mean,
or Jacob Fatu comes out.
I knew
Hell's
it was
gonna
coming sometime.
but
We're
who
going to
does
see
he
him at
call?
SummerSlam.
Or maybe there's somebody that's always ready.
I don't want it to happen. That's how I feel.
I am
I don't
so
like
done.
it. I don't like it at all.
We're just going to pay you every week.
And then last but not least, Cody versus Logan. Everybody knows Cody's going to retain,
Yeah,
but I think it's going to be a damn good match.
It's
Well, it's
just
gold for
it's
gold.
just-
Isn't it gold? If Cody wins, doesn't he get the U.S. title?
No,
No.
they changed
No,
it.
they didn't.
They
He
actually-
in the contract, Logan made it that it's not the case.
Oh, okay.
He had his attorney there.
Ripped up the contract and had his own.
Yeah, well, as an in-ring performer, if that was still a segment, I would know that because
Yeah.
I don't get to watch it.
Logan's gonna do the same thing as Jake and lose their next match.
Well, I was going to write down results, but my writing hand's a little fucked right now.
We're good.
So this is the easiest route to go.
Yeah.
Does everybody agree, Cody Rhodes?
Yes.
I think, yeah, Cody's gonna win it.
It'll be a good match because even though, I was very against, like, man, fuck this YouTube bitch, but he's actually a pretty damn good wrestler, man.
He's a good wrestler.
He
I
can
And
work.
Roman-
He can definitely work.
He has
Roman
no
made
business
him-
being that good. He has no business being that damn good.
True.
I
And
honestly
high-ended.
thought that they were going to have that both belts on the line, and then when Logan lost, he would go away for a while, and then there would be a tournament for the U.S. title. But no, that's not the case.
No.
But I thought that's what's
I'll-
going to. I mean, because he can't be here every week. I can't believe he's still here.
Yeah.
He said
I
on
was
his
thinking-
on his
I was
podcast
thinking
he's
both
full
belts on
time.
the line and like a dusty finish or fucked up finish where they're both DQ'd, they're both counted out, something happens. So there's really no winner.
He said in the interview he's full time and he's re-signed.
All right. I mean, it's crazy. He's got so much else going on, but good for him. Respect.
He's making
Real quick, I know we got double or nothing, but there's 10 matches. So I'm not going through every single one of them. But they got Jericho Hook, Shibata, Bang Bang Gang, Death Triangle, Orange Cassidy, Trent Beretta, Moxley versus Takeshita, Roger Strong versus Will Ospreay, Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black for the TNT Championship, Anarchy in the Arena.
Shout out Gangrel.
I think Gangrel, we'll see a present.
It was great to see him.
I think it's happening.
Blah, da, 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 blah.
The Elite, FTR, Darby Allin, Brian Danielson, women's title, Thomas Tony Storm, Serena Deeb, AEW Championship, Swerve versus Christian Cage, TBS Championship, Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné.
You
Any
think-
match
think
y'all
Christian
want to
Cage
see
could
in
win that?
particular?
No, not a chance. The main titles will not change hands. The women's and the men's will not change hands.
Willow versus Mercedes. That's my big match. I'm pumped for that, honestly.
Pumped for that one. I'm pumped for the Anarchy in the Arena.
They're not putting Swerve as a champion as they're supposed to.
Not yet.
I think Christian Cage gets it.
No shot.
Hey, he's about to lose it to our father, Christian Cage.
I'm just saying
There's no way after 1 month, Mike.
they're not pushing Swerve as a champion.
Christian Cage cannot be.
How
the
do you
champion.
come out in the first segment and cut a promo and not do nothing? You
He's
know,
just a good, formidable first opponent. I would bet friendly wager.
But the thing is, he's the top heel. So who do you go to next after Christian Cage?
There are so many freaking wrestlers in this organization that are underutilized. You can build
Yeah.
someone up.
I'm telling you, I think
And that is cowboy shit.
Yeah. Speaking of,
I'm just saying.
That's
I
not
mean,
bad,
opinion.
James.
Isn't MJF coming back?
No, he's going to WWE. Fuck the
You
AEW.
keep saying that, and it's so not true.
He hasn't resigned. He has not resigned.
You don't know that, or are you on the payroll
Yes,
with
I called him.
AEW?
Me and him just had a conversation yesterday.
Well, I know this is after the fact, but I believe the Anarchy Arena match will be won by the Elite with the help of Tony Khan, the newest member of the Elite. You heard it
That
here.
would be the most epic shit, dude. That's how you get ratings, bro.
That's how you
Hey,
get ratings.
Bischoff may be onto something. Fuck it. You know, like
Follow him in the car, sending in Darby, the Pound. That's the way. I'm telling you,
Listen.
their storytelling right now is almost better than their wrestling. I'm telling you. I know
Listen.
everybody doesn't agree, but there's something there.
It's not going to work unless behind scenes, behind closed doors, Tony Khan has been taking acting fucking classes. Because he cannot
There's
be
a lot of
in front
lousy actors in wrestling, brother.
Tony. Yes, there's good wrestlers, there's okay, then there's lousy, and then there's piss poor, then there's Goldberg, and then there's
Whatever level.
Tony Khan. Like I'm telling, like Tony Khan and Goldberg are right there.
I'm going to tell you right now, Eric Bischoff never took a TK driver like that before.
yeah, he kicked his fucking shoe off into the crowd when he kicked someone in the face.
Yeah,
But he was good on the mic. He was good in front
he
of the
was good on the mic. I will give you that.
Here-
Well, he was an announcer.
Here's the thing. So TK joins the Elite or whatever, and then it looks like all the odds are stacked up for the Elite, and guess who comes back? Better than you.
Sting!
No, better than you comes back and saves the promotion to the biggest babyface pop that promotion's ever seen.
Mike disagrees. Just want you to know that.
If Tony could be in front of a camera.
Who cares? Have the other motherfuckers talk. He's the owner. He doesn't have to be the mouthpiece.
I don't care. Tony Khan cannot be in front of the camera.
He can stand there and
wide
let the
eyed.
other dudes talk.
Mike, I heard he hired Goldberg to do
Back,
it.
like Tony Khan cannot
What is
be in
that?
front of the camera.
Is that what he does?
Yes, that's what exactly.
He doesn't have to talk, man. He can let the Jacksons talk, and then it seems like it's like a hostile takeover, and then the savior, better than you, comes back from injury. Oh my God, MJF's here to save the day.
Listen, if Tony Khan was okay in front of the camera, I would agree.
He doesn't have to talk, Mike. He just has to
He don't
stand there.
have to talk. He just has to stand there, and he's still like.
Now you're judging somebody on how they look. He can't help how he looks.
I'm just no. It's not how
I think
he
he's
looks.
fine.
How
I don't
he
think
is
he's
in
that
front of the
bad.
camera.
I don't see the problem.
And he can't. He opens his mouth. AEW,
9 days.
UFC, WWE is
I
Weinstein.
just said he doesn't have to talk.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Mike, it's happening.
Save them Scene can't fucking talk either, and you like his ass on camera. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Boom, roasted.
Unless
Yeah.
Tony Khan has been having acting lessons behind the scenes that nobody knows about, it's not going to.
By the way, he probably has.
He might. And if he has, and he can learn how to be, just stand there and hold a fucking microphone. Okay, it could work, but he can't do that. It's not going to work with him. I'm telling you.
So I think match of the night is going to be Roger Strong and Will Ospreay.
Bro,
Yeah.
They're going to
Two
tear
great
the
wrestlers.
fucking roof off.
Go figure. Tony Storm retains. Swerve retains. Monet probably wins, even though I don't want her to.
No, she
No,
doesn't
she-
win
no,
because
she can
Britt
lose.
Baker comes back.
All right, good. I like that.
Willow breaks her ankle again.
I hope so.
Chris turns on Willow and Monet wins the title.
That's true.
Shut your whore mouth, Devyn.
Statlater, I know we all know Statlater's gonna. I agree with Devin. Statlater's gonna turn on Willow with
Shut
old
your dirty whore mouth,
Stokely.
James.
With old Stokely, that's what's gonna happen.
Stokely snatch her away.
Does
Willow's
Serena
friendship.
Deeb beat Tony Storm?
No,
Not a chance.
No, not a chance.
way.
Tony Storm
Over
is
here.
too hot.
No.
Too
But
hot.
hey, it'll be a good match though because
And-
Serena Deeb is great. Like
Yes.
it's gonna be a great match, but she doesn't win.
Yeah,
She does
no.
not win. She
Tony
does not
Storm
win.
is too hot in more ways than one for her to lose.
How about her getting naked?
Shout out to that tag match.
That oh man. Whatever.
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, I love that group.
Oh yeah, me too.
I do.
Moxley and Takeshita might
Friday
have to
fan club number
Hey.
one right here.
I'm going to say
I'm going to go ahead and say Bryant's also on my
guys
list.
though.
I'm gonna say Takeshita wins that one, Adam.
I say so too.
You think
Leading
new
up to,
IWGP champion?
No, he's
It's
not
a-
going to be the IDA champion. He's
Yeah.
going to be an eliminator match to get to wrestle him for the championship. So he has to
Wait,
beat
a
him
minute, there's an
twice.
eliminator match on a
Yes.
pay-per-view.
Yes,
Yes,
it is an
me and Brad
eliminator
are on the
match.
same page here.
And I think they're
Whack.
doing that because it's from a different promotion. I think that's why.
And Takeshita's gonna go
And
to
then that
Japan
match will
and
be
sell
on
out the Tokyo
Japan.
Dome.
that match will be on New Japan, the championship
Since
match.
it's an eliminator match, Takeshita wins.
That's why though. But you put the real
Yeah.
championship match on their show
in their pay-per-view. Yeah.
because it makes no
I
sense to
agree.
do it on AEW.
Their show.
But it's Tony fucking Khan.
What does that mean?
And none of the other matches are really.
By the way, I'm Brad Stanton. That is Mike Whitaker, Devyn Dowling, James Elkerai, and Adam from Bama. We are the Kickout Crew.
Shout out.
I wouldn't be mad if
Yeah, once a
Malachi
week.
Black wins.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if he wins.
I think that right there is going to be a match of the night. I would do. I think that's
be
going to be a
blood.
hardcore match.
Get
I think
vampire
it's gonna
involved.
be a brutal match. It's going to be a
Barbed wire
TLC,
steel cage match. I forgot to mention that.
Mick Foley, Edge. You know, when they wrestle, it's going to be that type of match. Edge is going all out right now. Adam Copeland. He's going all out.
Kind of getting a little heelish, almost like he's about to tag up with his buddy, and his buddy's going to lose, he's going to lose, and they team together. We get one more run with Edge and Christian.
I'm down.
I like it.
But,
I like it.
I mean,
I'll end it with that, man, because like I said, I couldn't write down shit. So
He-
I figured we
he-
just go over the pay-per-views.
man, for the injury he came back from and him doing the shit that he's doing, even when he was in WWE, like he was, yeah. He's
Him
going
and Brian
all out.
Danielson,
I'm getting
man.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm buying the pay-per-view. And I don't buy all the AEW pay-per-views.
Oh, I'm getting the pay-per-view. I'm
I'm
getting
buying
it.
it. I'm
Yeah.
going to own it on
I'm
Bleacher
Oh,
getting
you
Report.
want to buy
forever.
it? I'm just getting it.
On Bleacher Report, I get to keep it.
I'm getting it.
And maybe I'll share my password with some of you sons of bitches one day.
I don't need-
Hey, I like that idea.
One day, Devin.
Well, on the website, I can keep it and watch it back anytime I want. So.
All I gotta do is go to that website,
Not interested in any
There it is.
no viruses on my end. Thank you.
and then you can just watch it anytime.
Yeah, sure.
And speaking of watching things, it's time to go to Ulrico Suave himself, looking dapper dandy as a motherfucker. I thought it was Fabio on the screen when he logged in. That hair is rocking, brother. But it's time to go to Devin with the demographics. So, Devin, what you got for us this week?
Thank you, my friend. I just got my hair cut. I'm liking it. But first
You
thing
look
that
slick.
I am watching, first thing I was watching this week was on the Chris Van Vliet podcast. One of my favorite general managers of all time recently sat down with him, and that is Theodore Long. It was a great interview. Honestly, I just want to give a shout out to him because CVV always does great interviews and great podcasts. And Teddy Long really talking about his relationship with Vince and Bradshaw, Tiffany. I didn't realize he was the referee or he was supposed to be the referee for Owens' match. He was the referee during Draws's incident, and just so much that was that in that man's career. So check out that interview. It was really cool.
Awesome.
So 2 weeks ago we started watching that Matt Hardy ECW match. I've been addicted to ECW. So I just watched the Slammies in 2008. I just thought it was weird. Evan Bourne was supposed to win the Slammy for best finishing maneuver. Mike Knox came out and took his Slammy. So he didn't really say anything, just stole the Slammy and left. But I've still been watching that. So
What
since
the
it's
fuck,
my
dude?
demographic,
You've been
I'm
watching this for
stuck in
3 weeks?
2008.
That demographic was what, like
Thinking
18
about the
years
best
ago?
The greatest year.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. But hey, I'm
Oh,
still
that's
stuck in
funny.
it. You never know what's gonna happen next.
That's awesome.
So recently, it passed the date May 19th. That is reminiscent with Kane from the WWE, like we know. But there's always that character we covered a couple weeks ago that was similar to Kane, but not quite Kane. That was Blue Pain. Well, Blue Pain recently revealed himself on Instagram. Remove the mask. And Bryant, I believe you have a picture for us here.
Wow.
I'll be
This is
damned.
Blue Pain.
He almost looks like him too.
That is Blue Pain.
A lot of people on X and on social media have been saying that he looks a lot like Joe Gacy. So I honestly see that.
Ah.
So did he
It's
remove
not
the
Joe
mask
Gacy,
'cause he's
but-
getting
Nah,
rid of
it's too tall to
gimmick,
be Joe
or What's
Gacy.
the deal with that?
What'd you say, Mike?
Did he remove the mask? Is he getting rid of the gimmick, or what's going on with that?
I'm not sure if he's getting rid of the gimmick.
Boring.
A lot of people are telling him on social media to keep it, like it's going strong.
Is
But
he going to be corporate
I don't know.
pain?
I mean, he already had changed the name, so
He can definitely do it for GCW, I'm sure.
I believe-
Cardona beat him, now he's joining him.
Wear a blue suit and be corporate pain?
I just thought this was kind of cool. Like, guy
No,
we
it
covered
is.
just a couple weeks ago finally revealed his face. So
I just thought he
Shout
was
out
gonna be
to
somebody we
Blue
know
Pain.
for a minute. Like it was gonna be Chris
No.
Jericho, you know.
Oh. But so my final demographic this week is another interview that I listened to recently. It was Mark Henry, who was on Mark Calloway's 6 Feet Under podcast, where he just broke down so much that happened in his career. I know I'm giving a lot of shout outs to other podcasts here, a lot of other interviews, but it's what I was paying attention to. And Mark Henry and Teddy Long are two of my favorites. The 2 pay-per-views for the big old companies just passed. Crockett Cup was 2 weeks ago, so there's not much in current wrestling right now, but I was keeping up with the podcast, so that's my demographic. Back to you, James.
Good work.
Nice. Not to talk shit, but I like how you're like, not much going on in current wrestling, and there's 2 pay-per-views this weekend.
Yeah, but those happened last weekend. So this
You're
weekend.
exactly correct, Devyn. My
My man.
apologies.
My man.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. That's a good demographic, man. I like that. And you know what else I like? Next week's episode. So what's on tap next week?
Bryant?
So it was
I
kind
know
of
I
talked
do.
about a little bit last week by Mike brought it up on the show because I thought it'd be fun to try to cover a few matches from a little promotion that I'm sure I know Adam has seen it, but I know no one else has. And that would be Lucha Underground. I think it'd be fun to kind of go and see some of the matches from there. I have a couple in mind, but I didn't know if Adam had any suggestions as well. So if not, I have a couple matches in mind, which we can talk now or we can post later. Does not matter to me.
Glad we take care of this before the episode.
Literally did not have any plan. I'll be honest.
Penta Zero Miedo had a badass death match.
Are you talking the one with Vampiro?
Yes, at the end of season 1 or season 2, one or the other.
Yes. So we can cover that match. And the other match the match I will choose is called Grave Consequences. And it is the Monster Matanza Cueto versus Mil Muertes.
That's a good match. Jeff Cobb is a badass.
I know this is something we could talk about off air, but are these going to be YouTube available and sent to our phone?
Yes, they will both be. Yes.
Perfect.
So are they gonna be a watch along?
I mean, that can be
You'll
discussed
have to
off air.
tune in to find out.
Exactly. Back to you, James.
Glad we hammered down what next week was live on air because that's
Who we
your
are,
show.
James. Who we are.
We literally do this every week, and I expect different. I don't expect different, but hey, man, that's your show. That's us. That's y'all, and that's it's everybody together. So, man, I want to give a special shout out to Rolando and Cabana Man for keeping it cordial on our show. Obviously, they're entangled in quite the feud, and I'm glad that they were able to, be cordial, but obviously put the seeds in for their continuation because Lord knows that thing has got a lot of legs left on it. So, a shout out to both of them for joining us. I want to give a shout out to all the homies here for joining me. And yes, even Bryant in the background. Obviously, you can't see him, but you can't see us if you watch on Premiere. And you can hear us where you get your podcast. And be sure to like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff on social media because, just getting our name out there. Because it's not getting our name out there. I misspoke. It's getting your name out there because it's your show. We don't do this for us. Look at Devyn right there. So it's fun, man. We have a great time doing this. And sometimes, and more often than not, it really does ease our mind. We hammer that idea home, but I think tonight, helped ease a couple of our minds, and it helped. Hopefully, it helped ease y'all's minds. And I mean, we laugh, we joke, and we cut up and have fun because that's what life is, man. Living in the moment, and living for today, and especially living for tomorrow. So I'm glad I got to hang out with everybody. I'm glad everybody was able to join, and fucking A, man. What a great fucking thing we got going. Hilarious shit today. And it's we're always glad to have you. And we're always glad to be here for you. And if it's not for y'all, there will be no us. And I think it's fun to do this every week. And I'm glad that we can connect on such a level with everyone that everybody can relate. Because there's a lot of professional shit out there, and we always joke about professional podcasts. There's a lot of professional shit out there, but sometimes you just need your homies. You know what I mean? You just need your friends that you can count on. Because, man, life is a motherfucker sometimes, and it will pin you down. But with the help of your friends, with the help of your family, and some would say with the help of your crew, you can kick out it too. Because that's what we do, and that's what you do on your show, The Kickout Crew. And as we always say, can't wait, because we're going to see you next week. So, goodbye.
Guns up.
Run.